as, D&D characters. Gojo, welcome on in. Welcome. And Elwin, welcome back. Welcome. My goodness, I guess this is a very active time slot I chose. And if that's Elwin, might I ask if I'm being restreamed? Oh, well, I follow you on Twitch and I just got the notification. Yes, I am. Alright, I will go ahead and pull that up and tweet about that as well. Yes, hello, Elwin. I've got the Twitch stream up. Wow. Pretty romantic kissing? Really now? That sounds intriguing. Alright, let's see. We'll do this. We're gonna... being restreamed at insert link. There we are. Now, I probably won't be able to read Twitch chat too much just because during these streams I tend to use both my screens. Kitsuo, welcome on back. Welcome. Alright, so today we are going to try to make the entirety of the high school trio as D&D builds. And Tick, welcome on in. Welcome. Mate, why? Why what? So I like your first entrance, Tick. Stop. That's really good. Sup, yes, hello, Tick, and welcome on back, Lily. Welcome. Why 8 o'clock? I know, it's a little bit later. So, I got off work and then, or actually, I think I delayed my stream while I was still at work. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. So, there I was, doing my everyday detective duties. And I was like, wait, Kaito debuts today. Kaito debuts like 30 minutes after my stream starts. That's not okay. And so I reached out to her. I was like, hey, so how long? Blinkato, welcome back. So I was wondering, like, oh, how long is Kaito's debut gonna go for? So I asked her, and at first she didn't answer. So I was like, I'll just assume 2 hours. And so I went for 2.5 hours afterwards, which is actually, it's really good because I ended up using up all of that time. She just fell off the couch? Oh no. Hopefully you're okay. Pretty tired after a long day at work, so I'll be looking, but you mentioned wanting to know about restreaming yourself. One of the restreamers, Tether, made a guide. Oh, I'm gonna save this link. Don't mind me, Elwin. I'm gonna go ahead and steal this link. Gonna paste it. Try to catch my cat. I'm sending Wattpad screenshots. Sure thing. I won't be able to read them on stream today, just because, we've got 3 whole character builds to make, and that can be really time consuming. But we're gonna try to fit it in within 2 hours. So yeah, without further ado, let's make Momoko, Manon, and Hikari in D&D. Same rules as before. We're gonna be making everybody as a 5th level character. Ray, welcome on in. Welcome. So let's see. Who do we want to start with out of the 3? I'm thinking... Who do you guys want to see first? Out of Manon, Momo, and Hikari. I'll let you guys choose. I can't really decide. School at 6 in the morning, your streams the latest. Oh. Momo? Dance's Momo? Alright. She's the hardest one. Okay. No. Let's just jump right into it. Rip the band-aid off. Momoko Nuihara. Oh, now you're saying Manon? Don, I need you to make up your mind. Basketball boy. I got one of each. Momo was the first answer, so we're gonna go with Momo. Your choice now. Alright, so we're gonna start with Momo. What in the world class is Momo? Okay. Goodness, what could Momo even be? We're gonna have to do process of elimination for her, I think. Okay, so Momo is Momo? Yeah, Momo cannot be defined. So let's see. By process of elimination, would she be an artificer? Okay, so race is variant human. We already know this. So there's artificer? No. Well, I mean, she does kind of strike me as a little bit of like a craftsy person. I don't know. I just don't. Excuse me. I don't know. I'm not really vibing with that. Barbarian? Nah, Mama doesn't get angry. Bard? Bard? Penty, welcome on back. Welcome on back. No, oh my goodness. Why is Momo so difficult to decide? Like, nothing is sticking out to me. Hey babe, how am I? I'm alright today. I am, actually I've had a really busy day, but I've been enjoying it. Only came to do a high and bind. That's totally fine. I know it's a bit of a different time, time slot. So with a Momo, okay, let's like stalk Momo's Twitter and see the vibe that I'm getting. So, I mean, she is a good artist. Let's see. She likes sleeping. She likes procrastinating. What the? My ass still waiting for EDT times on schedules. At first, I was doing, I think, PST, and then I think I at one point put the PST and EDT time, but it just became too much work for me, so I just went with my time zone. I request a kiss upon thine forehead for luck. I suppose. Here you go, Pinty, just for you. Mwah. Join. You're still doing PST? At this point, I'm doing CST, actually. That's going to be Central Standard Time. Cryogenocide. That is quite the name, and he has perfect time to join. You joined the moment I gave Pinty a little kiss. Tricked you on my lips? No! Ruben Albino, welcome on in as well. Welcome, welcome. You're scared. Yeah, honestly, this time you should be. I'm sorry. Alright, so now, Momo. Trying to decide, honestly, what I think is a real potential option for Momo, it's gonna sound maybe a little weird, is Rogue. The reason why I say Rogue is because Momo, she likes going to all kinds of different classes and learning, like, just learning a whole bunch of different things, right? Like, that's what she does. And rogues very much fill that gameplay niche. Like, rogues don't necessarily have to be stealth, and so we're about to build the least stealthy rogue you've ever seen in your life. I'm looking at Scout Rogue, actually. Let's read Scout Rogue. Do I get the right vibes? Oh, wait. Wait, an actual option. An actual option just came into my mind. And that would be a kind of monk, but specifically drunken master monk, because they're all about being like really clumsy and just flailing around. And so if we reflavor it as that, that could be a good option. Yeah, not scout. That's not quite what we're looking for. Arcane Trickster. No. Momo doesn't strike me as a mage at all. That's a thing. Here, let me look at Way the Drunken Master Monk again. No, that's not hitting right in my mind either, though. Here, let's keep looking at Momo. Oh, goodness. Momo, why are you so difficult? She's such a good artist. I love her art style. You know what to put her as? Hit me with it. Momo? Well, obviously. She'll always be Momo. Let's see. Maybe I'm... Oh, that's cute. Momo tweets a lot. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Da 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 da. I'm thinking Momo's gonna be some kind of rogue. So we'll keep looking at the subclasses. Actually, hold on. Weird option. Knowledge Domain Cleric. Also, you didn't even drop in her debut. I was there. Oh, you're talking about Kaito's debut? Because if so, I unfortunately was unable to make it. Because as I said, I ended up doing stuff today. Specifically, I wanted to go on a little bit of, a shopping trip for some drinks that I've been wanting to grab. And a friend of mine knew some good spots. Syrup, welcome on in. Welcome. So yeah, I ended up not even making it to Kaito's debut. I'm gonna catch the VOD. I'm still gonna watch it. But yeah, so basically an IRL friend was like, yeah, I know a good spot. I'll invite delayed for debut you didn't even go to. Well, yeah, I still want you guys. I still want other people to be there. Look, I wanted to be there, and I told my friends, all right, I want to be in time for this thing. Like, want to be home in time for this thing. And then they're like, yeah, so actually, we're gonna drive like an hour away, so that way somebody can do something. I'm like, well, all right then. I suppose this is what we're doing now. So yes, unfortunately, I ended up not being able to make it because I had a bit of a change of plans with my IRL plans. But I ended up using like all of the time. I didn't get home until like 45 minutes before stream maybe. Then I immediately sat down, made the thumbnail, and then ate dinner and relaxed for a moment. So I needed the time. But I am gonna go and watch the debut. But yeah, I say Cleric, Knowledge Domain Cleric for Momo is an actual option because Momo's always trying to gain new knowledge, right? She's always trying to like go to different clubs and learn a whole bunch of different things. And so I think that could be an actual like real option for her. Wister, welcome on in, welcome back, and thank you for the hi. So, I don't know though. Is Momo a spellcaster? Putting Detective at gunpoint to stream longer. I wish I had the time to stream longer, you guys. You think I have free time? No, immediately after this, once we end the stream, then I've got an IRL thing that I need to prepare for tomorrow, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff to work on. I have to make a short little video, and like there's so much that I need to do like tonight alone. It's like, oh. Because then I also have stuff going on tomorrow night all the way up until like basically until I sleep. I have school and I got all the time in the damn world. Well, there's plenty of other amazing, talented people who stream on this app, fortunately. So there you are. So yes, Momo's always trying to connect more knowledge. So knowledge domain cleric works. Sweetly sinful. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. I do feel like Momo could be a sort of like spellcaster, but in like the cleric kind of a way, maybe. Let's see. Let's keep looking at the rogue subclasses. Altuaric, welcome on in as well. Welcome, welcome. You know, somehow I'm looking at the Mastermind Rogue subclass, and honestly, this somehow fits for some reason. Your focus is on people and on the influence and secrets they have. Many spies, courtiers, and schemers follow this archetype, leading lives of intrigue. Words are your weapons as often as knives are poison, and secrets and favors are some of your favorite treasures. And so they're all about like intrigue and disguises. And I don't know if you guys have met Bro before, but that's a disguise that's even fooled me in the past. Momo is an expert at disguises and deception. It's true. So I think we're actually gonna go with Mastermind Rogue, which sounds really funny for Momo. And would she be illusionist? I mean, there is a illusion wizard, but she doesn't really strike me as like a wizard. She's not like a bookworm or anything. In fact, she'd hate being a wizard, I think. You're a wizard. Alright, we're gonna go with Mastermind Rogue for her, which is certainly an option. Certainly a strange choice. We're just gonna dump all 5 levels into it. As for her background feat, let's see, what could we possibly go for? She's gonna be a low dexterity rogue, and I think that's hilarious. Let's see, there's nothing about drawing. Harukaido, welcome on in, welcome, welcome. So, Mastermind Rogue. I don't even know what kind of, like, party role I would want Momo to fill, though. Let's see. So, we know that we want her to have a lot of skills. Illusionist. See, but I don't really think she'd be, like, a spellcaster at all, though. That's the thing. Like, I don't think Momo's capable of learning magic. Like, Manon, I could see being a spellcaster. But, like, Momo? That's why she's going, like, the physical illusion route with her disguises. Full of mischievous types in D&D. Well, you know, Rogue is a mischievous type. She loves herself some mischief. I'm thinking for her background feat, we could maybe she's another person who takes skilled and just gets a bunch of skills. I think that's what we do. We just make her just really good at a bunch of skills. But like a bunch of random skills. Skittles? Not Skittles, skills. Skittles are great though, don't get me wrong. You're a dumbass, you heard it wrong? No, you're good. Yeah, no, we love Skittles here. Skittles are great. Alright, we're gonna go with the skilled feat. That'll just give her a bunch of different skills. 3 extra skills, in fact. And then, now let's also take, you know, backgrounds. Let's go buy some Skittles. I don't have money. I spent it all on alcohol today. Anyways, for background, we want like a student, but we want like a bad student. Actually, Hermit's kind of funny. Osian alcoholic? Oh, I feel like this is well-known knowledge by now. I like the idea of a hermit. Tiki, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Grandpa, no? What do you mean, Grandpa, no? Grandpa, yes. Don't drink. I'll have you know, I picked up some fine peanut butter whiskeys today. Ooh, I'm so excited to like open them up and try them. You finally got you to stream? Oh, I'm happy. You know, that's a good thing about trying out a different time slot like I'm doing today. You know, I can see some new faces. It's exciting. And so, right now, we are building Miss Momoko Nuihara in Dungeons & Dragons. I'm doing rather well. Thank you for asking. Thank you, thank you. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, there's so many people stopping by today. JG, welcome on in, welcome, welcome. I do think we go with Hermit just because it's really funny. Stop drinking, it's making your dementia worse. I'll have you know it actually makes it better. I tend to have a better memory whenever I'm a little drunk. I can remember things from my past. Am I truly a great detective? The world's 9th greatest, in fact. Do with that knowledge what you will. And yes, there are more than 9 detectives. That's usually the follow-up question I get. Stop make me. You can't be. You can't make me stop drinking. Can I be one? I mean, everybody can be a detective if they put their mind to it, really. Can you help me discover the next constellation? I don't know anything about constellations, unfortunately. I mean, you can always speak to either Manon or Percy. I know they're really big into stars. Look, I might be a man of many talents, but that doesn't mean I'm a man of all talents. And, like, astronomy and astrology are simply not in my repertoire of skills. Pull up a 2018 song and it'll be my daily tweet. Alright, so yes, Hermit. Background. I'm gonna go through these so slow today. Thank you regardless. Of course, of course. I'm happy to try to help whenever I can. Your alcoholic ass if you don't drink water. I'll have you know, I've got water. I've got water right here. Look, I did just drink, I'll have you know. Here, now I'm gonna put it right next to my bottle of Fireball. Drink. Okay, fine. If y'all are ganging up on me to drink more, fine. Yes, more water. I'm drinking water. Oh, thank you, Wister. Thank you, thank you. Here, I'll actually have some more. There we are. Very good water. Alright, so now let's do Momo's stats. My goodness. So we're gonna break the rules of D&D real quick. Because technically, D&D, you're not supposed to be able to class into Rogue if you don't have at least, I think, a dexterity of 14. But I'm choosing to make her lowest stat dexterity anyways. It's going to be an 8. I don't care. I'm breaking the rules here. But I refuse for Momo to have a dexterity higher than 8. I'm new at D&D, but I love the Eldrin. Ah, yeah, actually, it wasn't my last character anymore. But one of the characters I played earlier this year was an Eldrin. I had so much fun with them. They were so great. It was a lunar sorcerer. And it was in a Strixhaven inspired setting, and so it was like at a magical school. So I was like a student. It was such a fun character to play. All right, so Momo's strength will be next, and then what stat does Momo even have? Charisma. I think Momo's highest stat is definitely charisma, and then after that is intelligence. I think actually. So weird to say that Momo's smart, but you know she picks up a lot of different skills, right? And so her wisdom and her constitution are going to be okay. Grandpa, take care of yourself? I do take care of myself. Don't worry. Look, I really don't drink that much. I just like talking about alcohol and buying it. Look, I drink once a week, alright? Once a week is not that bad at all. Triple X? No, it's real. It's real. I only drink once a week. Alright, so now I don't drink that much. Has alcohol right next to him. I'm not drinking it. I just have it on my desk. Look, so what if if you guys keep teasing me about it, maybe I will drink. Maybe I'll prove you guys wrong and show you what it would really look like if I drank. If I drank as much as you guys say. I'll be like, oh yeah, this bottle of Fireball? Nah, dude, I'd win. Let's go through the rest of it right now. Now that'd be an awful idea. Oh, I would destroy myself because it's like a big bottle and there's still like half of it left. I have important things to do tonight, he said. I do. That's why I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna drink. But also, I have work tomorrow. Then I have a very important day tomorrow. Let's see, so between that, 8... Oh my goodness. Momo is going to have so many skills, you guys. She's gonna have 10 skills. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I think she should have acrobatics. Why not? Just throw it on there. Actually, no, she's too clumsy for acrobatics. No, she'll have athletics because she has to go to gym. She'll have deception for sure. She'll have investigation. I'm the clumsy one? I'm not clumsy. I don't know what you're on about. BS? No, that's... Okay, I'm a little clumsy. But I'm not nearly as clumsy as a Momo. Let's see. Oh, actually, hold on. I just thought of a really funny idea. We could give her the chef feat. because of how much she plays Played Up. So Momo is obsessed with a game called Plate Up. It's like Overcooked if it were a roguelike. I think that could be really funny. Oh, what? Why did I do that? So there we are. We'll give Momo Persuasion as well, right? Why not? And then we need to decide 4 more skills for her to learn still. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna say animal handling. I feel like Momo's good with animals. History, she takes history classes. Nature. And, oh goodness. What else? None of those. Not Arcana. We already have history, investigation, nature, and religion. We have animal handling, insight, medicine, maybe survival. I feel like she would have like a survival class she attended. You heard skillet? Am I just suck? Do I just suck at saying skills? Is that just a word I can't say? Like between Skittles, skillet? My goodness. How many skills are there even total? There's what, 5, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? There's 18. And she's got more than half of them? Oh my goodness. She's really attending a lot of clubs, isn't she? Is that just it? Is that as much as it takes to level up Momo? Oh, she needs to choose 2 skills to have as her expertises. So what is Momo really good at? Like, what are her things she's really great at? I think persuasion, honestly, is one. I think she can, like, talk her way out of situations. She's a very persuasive person. Then, for the other one. I wonder. What can Momo do really, really well? Maybe we'll do deception for the other one. She is a really good liar. We'll do deception and persuasion. I think she's still not as good at controlling people and lying as Mocha would be. Because Mocha's like insane at it with how we built her. But Momo's, you know, she's definitely more of a skill monkey. She's got the ability to do basically anything. Alright, and actually somehow that's already Momo done. She was simple as that. Heathen Age, welcome on in, welcome, welcome. Yes, hello, hello, nice to have you here. So we just finished Momoko and how we would build her in D&D. So for Momo, you guys playing 5e, Yeah, so we're not playing D&D right now at all, but we are making character builds as if we are making people in 5e. Specifically, all of the different Nexus members. And so Momoko, our high school student, you know, she goes to a lot of clubs, knows a lot of skills, and so I figured we'd build her as a rogue and make her a skill monkey. And so we've got Momoko. She is a variant human. Her feats, we went with chef and skilled. She's a 5th level mastermind rogue specifically, and so she has 2 feats because at 4th level she picked up a feat as well. And then as variant human, she gets 1. Her background is hermit because she spends all day inside playing video games. And her skills, she's got so many skills: medicine, religion, athletics, deception, investigation, persuasion, animal handling, history, nature, and survival. And her expertises are deception and persuasion. And she is a low dexterity, high charisma rogue, she's basically useless. Don't bring Momo to fight anyone is what I'm saying. And next up, for a little bit of a change of pace, why don't we do Mr. Hikari Kogane? No one can tell Momo. I mean, I don't care if she knows. Tell her for all I care. If anything, she'll be surprised that I made her level 5 instead of making her level 1. Alright, so next up we've got Hikari Kogane. And I think there's no doubt in my mind that Hikari is some sort of like physical character, right? Like, you can't have him be like, he's not a spellcaster. Yes, basketball boy. And so, what I'm thinking, let's look through these real quick. We've got a few options. But honestly, something tells me he'd be a monk. Like, if anybody in Nexus, or at least in Nebulink, was a monk, I feel like it'd be Hikari for some reason. But let's actually look at our options. So, Artificer, no, he's not really the kind of like crafty person. The only Artificer we're gonna have, let's be honest, the only Artificer is Mia. So we can just forget about that class altogether. Barbarian. If he's going beast mode, if he's he locks in and that's whenever he rages, we could potentially go with that. But I feel like just the actual flavor of Barbarian and everything, I don't know, it's not very him. Bard, he is very charming, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Cleric, nah, he's not a spellcaster. So there's Fighter and Monk, we'll go back to those. And Paladin, no, Paladin and Ranger are both like half spellcasters, and I don't really see either of them working as well. Yeah, so let's look at Fighter versus Monk. How's he not a bard? He plays the instrument. Just because someone plays an instrument doesn't make them a bard. More people than just bards can play instruments. The performance skill is a skill that is available to all classes. It's just that bards channel their magic through their instruments, you know? But above all else, he is a basketball player, right? And so, like, how do you make a basketball player in D&D? Just because you have magnifying glass doesn't make you a detective? Exactly. It's all about merit, it's all about skill, it's about showing, you know? And so it's like, I'm a detective because I solve cases, not because I look like one. You want your papers to clarify? No. You don't get them. So let's see. Fighter, we've got Arcane Archer, no. Banneret, no. Battle Master's a kind of good one. Gives him a lot of options and he can like decide a lot of things. Cavalier, no. Champion is another potentially good one, just because it's like the vanilla flavor of fighter. Like, if you just don't want to think and just want to be pure fighter, if you're like, I wish subclasses didn't exist, Champion's the way to go. Echo Knight, no. Eldritch, Siren, Samurai. Okay, so really, if we're going fighter, we're going rather basic, with either Battle Master or Champion. Now, with Monk, we might have some more interesting options. So, the ones I'm immediately looking at, Way of the Astral Self. I want to look at this one a little bit. Allows you to get, like, arms and everything. Yeah, no. That's like having a JoJo stand, essentially. So, there is Way of the Open Hand is an option. That's all about, like, just using your hands. That's just, like, punching things better, essentially. But I think what's more interesting as an option is Way of the Sun Soul. The reason why I like this one as an option is because they get something at level 3 called Radiant Sunbolt. You gain a new attack option that you can use with the attack action. This special attack is a ranged spell attack with a range of 30 feet. And, oh, Choco, welcome on in. Hiya. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Congratulations on debut, by the way. No, so right now we are making Mr. Hikari of Kogane, the basketball player king of the court himself from Nexas class Nebulink as a D&D character. And I'm looking at one of the abilities that Way of the Sun Soul Monk gets, and effectively what they're able to do is throw like a ball of light as an attack. And I'm thinking, like, what if we flavored that as being like basketballs? So like he can chunk basketballs at people effectively. And I think this is the only way that he could be like a physical, like frontline fighter while also just like chunking basketballs at people. I think that's the only way that we could accomplish that. What else could we do? I don't know. No, I think we go for it. I think we go Way of the Sun Soul Monk. FED boy, Fed boy, welcome on in, welcome. You want to stay but you're really damn tired? Get some rest. You don't have to stay here. You've got school tomorrow. Like, no, it's nice having you here, but also make sure you're taking care of yourself, you know? So I think we are going to do that, just because I think it's also more interesting. So Sun Soul Monk, which allows him to chunk basketballs at people. Now your ass streamed late, so I'm staying up. Well, the decision is entirely on you to stay up. I'm not making you stay up, and that doesn't fall upon me, you know? You can make your own decisions. So I don't want to hear you blaming me if you're so tired tomorrow. Alright, so for the variant human feat that we're going to take, I think we're going to go ahead and take athlete as the obvious option. And then, so for his stats, I think he's higher dexterity than strength, but still really good strength, I think. So I would say 15 dexterity to start, followed by 14 strength, 13 constitution, 12 charisma, then was, man, poor guy has an intelligence of 8. Oh, that's rough. Poor Hikari. You're late for something you didn't even... No, I just wanted you guys to support Kaito, and I wanted to be there, but then IRL plans made it to where I couldn't. Look, in no world would I ever want to stream over somebody's debut like that, you know? Stuffed Crust, welcome on in, welcome, welcome. So let's see. Hikari, now we know he's a human with the athlete feat, which means that our dexterity is going to go up by 1 point. Alright. Now we need to pick out our background. What background do we want for him? So let's look at these. If there's any of these that's like, you know, an athlete, that's what we're going to go. Oh, there is one. There is an athlete background. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, there we go. We don't even have to think about it. Gotta go, my drop back in. Sounds good. Hey, you have a good rest. So, he gets the athlete fee, which automatically gives him the acrobatics and athletic skills, which are good because those are the two big ones I wanted him to have. And then, for being a variant human, he gets a skill of his choice, and that's where we're going to pick up performance. And now we look at the monk class. And so, let's see. Gets 2 between acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, and stealth. Okay, so we already have acrobatics and athletics. I'd say history and insight, honestly. Definitely insight. And then for the other one, I'm thinking history. Or maybe we'll pick up stealth. Can he, like, do we think that Hikari could be stealthy? I wonder. That's definitely the better of the skills. Yeah, no, we are going to give him stealth. Why not? And is that it? Is there nothing else I have to choose for him? Oh my goodness. Wait, no. We've got a single feat. We've got a single feat that we can choose now. Or we can increase his stats, which I think is exactly what we're going to do. I think we're going to increase his dexterity to 18. That is a very dexterous boy. Wow, we did 2 really easy ones so far. And here I thought Hikari and... Yeah, I thought Hikari and Momo were going to be a lot harder. But that leaves us with Miss Manon Miropi. And I already know this one's going to suck. Yeah, his was surprisingly straightforward. Yeah, the moment I actually decided I want him to be like a Sun Soul monk just so he could chunk basketballs, it was super easy from there. Just all kind of like fell into place. But now we get on to Man on Me Rope. Oh goodness. So the problem with this, I already know what class I want her to be, and I think I even already know her subclass. And this subclass can take this class can take a while to actually decide stuff for. So, once again, for race, we're going with variant human. You know, everybody except for Yukiko is a variant human, basically. For class, with that little book of hers that she's always carrying around, and with, you know, she's a big brainiac and everything, I think it goes without saying that Miss Manon Miropi is a wizard. Now, that's great, but the problem is that wizards get a lot of spells. So we are about to look at a lot of spells. So, let's pick out what kind of wizard, though I immediately have my eye on a subclass called the Order of Scribes. Let's go ahead and read what this subclass is about. Magic of the book. That's what many folk call wizardry. The name is apt, given how much time wizards spend poring over tomes and penning theories about the nature of magic. It's rare to see wizards traveling without books and scrolls sprouting from their bags, and a wizard could go to great lengths to plumb an archive of ancient knowledge. Among wizards, the Order of Scribes is the most bookish. It takes many forms in different worlds, but its primary mission is the same everywhere, recording magical discoveries so that wizardry can flourish. And while all wizards value spellbooks, a wizard in the Order of Scribes magically awakens their book, turning it into a trusted companion. All wizards study books, but a wizardly scribe talks to theirs. And so they get like a little Dora book, basically. They get to talk with their book. But like, she loves writing down all of her stories and writing down things. Plus, this gives her a little friend to chat with. No, I think for sure we should go with Order of Scribes, because I'm looking at it, it's like the rest of these are all like specific schools of magic, and it's like I don't think she's a specific school of magic. I think she more so just studies all of it, you know? So yeah, we're gonna go with Order of Scribes Wizard. And now, let's take a moment to look at what her feat will be. Ooh, Inspiring Leader could be a good one, but it requires charisma, right? Yeah, that's a charisma skill. Keen Mind is not a bad option here, actually. Okay, so we got... I'm reading, just skimming through all of these. Da 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 da. Yes, I'm looking at... Keen Mind is a big one. Oh, I meant to give Momo Linguist. Hold on. We might be going back to Momo. Yeah, no, we're actually going to switch out Skilled for Linguist. And that means our... Yeah, we can keep those the same, though. All right. I mean, we could also give Manon Observant. That's another option. Alert is an option. She's student council president and always has to be ready for things. I wonder. Yeah, I can already tell she's going to be much harder than the others. Though I do think that going with Keen Mind is the way to go. Ah, Lily, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, and thank you for the follow. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so those are definitely our options, though, between Keen Mind, Observant, and Alert. Probably Alert over Observant, I would think. And so... Ah, Trix, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Let me read Keen Mind again. Always know which way's north. You always know the number of hours left before sunrise or sunset. You can accurately recall anything. So she's like, you're late. No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about being late. So I am going to go ahead and pick up Keen Mind for Manon because she has to be like, you know, well, she's always like scheduling things, keeping track of things, and I don't know. I think that's very much keen-mindy, if that makes sense. The vibes are right. And so now we know that she's gonna get an extra point to her intelligence, meaning she's gonna have a starting intelligence of 16. Oh, you know what? I totally messed up on something with these guys. They get an extra 2 points, don't they? So I just realized I can make... Hold on, I can make somebody a little bit better than... Man, I'm so silly. I forgot about that. I think Moa definitely goes up to the 16 charisma. Now, honestly, I'm gonna... This means nothing, but I'm gonna give her 11 strength, just for fun. Now for Hikari, I'm gonna maybe increase his strength up to 16. And so he's got really good dexterity and strength now. Now for Menon, she's got that 16 intelligence. Let's see, her next highest would probably have to be Wisdom. And then, let's see, her lowest is definitely Strength. Followed probably by Dexterity. Then Constitution. Then Charisma. Okay. So intelligence, wisdom, then charisma, constitution, dex, strength. There we are. And then... Honestly, we're just going to dump it all on intelligence. Now, could alert or observe it increase the intelligence higher? Observant could actually. Hold on. Well, it could also increase wisdom. How do I, like, maximize this? Nah, I think we just give her 20 intelligence. Now, what's her background? Oh, there's one called Cloistered Scholar. That one immediately sticks out to me. Yeah, nothing else is. So we're going to go with the Cloistered Scholar background. This is Manon. Yes, this is. Manon Mirope. Now, Manon Mirope. And we're building her to be a real smarty bookworm wizard character. And so she automatically gets access to history and then choice between arcana, nature, and religion. I'm actually going to go with nature, interestingly enough. Because she loves, like, stargazing, and, you know, that's part of nature, too. So we're gonna go with nature. And then, let's look at the skills that wizard gets. So, pull up wizard. I'm not excited to do the wizard spell list, guys. Oh. It's gonna be rough. Let's see, so 2 between Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, Medicine, Religion. So we're gonna give her Arcana. And, ooh. Oh, there she is. Manon, we're actually building you right now. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Yes, hi. Thank you for the gift. It's funny that you come in. We actually already did Momo and Hikari. They were super quick. And we're building you as, right now. If you were to guess, Manon, what class do you think you would be if you were a D&D class? I think it's very obvious, but I'm curious to see what you'll say. Let's see, we're actually picking out one more skill for you. And so I think out of the available skills that we can choose from, we're gonna go with investigation actually. And then I'm also gonna go ahead, this is kind of a strange one, but I'm gonna throw on survival from the fact that someone who reads picks two classes that don't read. Wow, can't believe you don't know D&D classes. No, so you're right. We went ahead and put you in the most bookworm of all classes, and that is Wizard. Okay, so you know what? We're doing well on time. I'm gonna do this lecture right now because somebody obviously needs the lecture. Ghost, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. So let's do the lecture. Like, spellcasters don't have to be like the smart guy. They are not like, they don't study magic. They don't aren't always have their face in a book or whatever. In fact, for the most part, they don't, ever. It's specifically wizards that are like that. If we look at the actual spellcasting classes of D&D, we can see how each one gets their magic and understand how each one gets their magic. And for the most part, almost none of the spellcasters besides wizard and artificer are actually like that. So let's go through. Which, starting with artificer, they're not even learning in the same way. They're intelligence casters, yes, so they need high intelligence, but they are actually all about, just tinkering and about making magic items. For example, Mia is 100% an artificer. That's without a shadow of a doubt. Let's see, the other ones. Bard, they channel their they channel magic through art and through performances, and so they don't really study in that same way as much as they practice. Solus Plum, welcome on in, welcome, welcome. Right now I'm giving a lecture on the different spellcasting classes of D&D 5th edition. And so yes, bards, they practice and get better at their art rather than being, bookworms. Clerics get their magic through faith in a deity, and so they are also explicitly not, they can be bookworms, but they get it through faith. They get it through worship. Druids get their magic by kind of interacting with the land and having a strong, what's the word? Connection to nature. Let's see. Outside of that, you've got... Okay, we'll go with... Okay, actually, these are the big three. Let's talk sorcerer versus warlock versus wizard. Sorcerers, it might be easy to hear that name and be like, oh, they're the smart ones. They're the magic casters. Sorcerers are explicitly not the smart ones, and this is important. Sorcerers are naturally gifted in their magic abilities and do not work for it. They don't have to study magic, and that's the entire point. They do not, that's why sorcerers will typically have the lowest intelligence in the party, because they don't need intelligence at all. Intelligence is a useless stat for sorcerers. Instead, they actually cast their magic through charisma, because by being more charming, because the way that D&D interprets it, charisma is also your sense of self and your sense of like who you are, and it can be seen as like an ego. And so by having a stronger sense of self, you are more in tune with your natural talents, which is why sorcerers cast their magic through charisma. So yes, they're actually not smart, I'll have you know, Miss Merope. And then warlocks. Let's talk about warlocks. What do? They take the easy route. They get their magic power through taking up someone else's magic power, by borrowing someone's magic. And so they're essentially like, hey, what's up? Like, what's up, person who's like eldritch entity? It would be really cool if you hooked me up with some eldritch powers. And then they get eldritch powers, like by making a pact, by making a deal with that entity. So yeah, there you go. Notice how the only one that reads books is wizard. That said, yes, yes, you're a wizard. I was leaving the first sentence on the Roll20 site. Oh, you're on Roll20. Yeah. No, we don't do Roll20. I don't subscribe to them. No, and actually, out of the wizards, there's all the different subclasses, so like the different specializations of wizard. And most of them are like, oh, I focus on this kind of magic specifically. But the one I chose for you is quite literally the subclass of wizard that just says, yeah, no, we took that book thing seriously. And so all of your stuff has to do with like your book specifically. Like you are literally a book wizard. Your subclass is book. It's technically called Order of Scribes, and you know, has a fancy name. But no, you're a book wizard. Nerd. Literally the nerdiest class in D&D. But yeah, anyways, for your skills, I'm actually gonna go ahead and throw in survival as a... Like, yeah, I'm throwing on survival as a strange one because survival would allow you to navigate using the stars, and I think that's something you'd be able to do. So now... Oh, is it already time to do the spell list? Oh no, guys, I'm not ready. Is there anything else I need to choose yet? Please? Oh crap, it's time to do spells. So if you lose it, you're done. You can still use cantrips, and I think you can still use your prepared spells as well, right? I'd have to look at the exact thing, the exact wording of it again. I'm just like skimming through this quickly. Why can I not find it? What the heck? Oh, that's a name. TJS? We'll go with TJS. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. You know, I don't feel like figuring that out. I can look that up on the internet later. But yeah, so I think it's time for us to handle your skills, or not skills, your spells. And this is the rest of the, yeah, this is the rest of the stream. Fun. Let's find out how many spells you need. Let's start there. So you're gonna know 4 cantrips. And then, let's see, at first level, you know, 6 first level spells. Oh my, oh. And then After that, you know... Ah, Noomies, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Once I find out the number of spells that you need, then I'm going to go ahead and recap what we've done so far today. So that way I don't have to like keep you here. So I'll tell you how I built Hikari and Momo, but I'm going to find this out first. So, where's the learning spells? Each time you gain a wizard level, so you're doing that 4 times, you had 2 wizard spells, so you're learning 8 spells. So, you're learning 8 more spells after that, and they have to be of levels that you have spell slots for. So that is an additional guaranteed 2 more first level spells. And then, what is that? 4 that are either first or second level spells. And then 2 that are between first and third level. Okay, oh goodness. So that is... We have to find 18 spells. Oh, with the 4 cantrips and everything. Alright. So let's go ahead and just recap what we've done so far. So we've got Momoko Nuihara. Grandpa, how's D&D going? It's going pretty well. We're actually on the last character right now that we're making for the day. And I'm doing a little recap on everything we've done so far, starting now. So we've got Momoko Nuihara. She is a variant human. She is a level 5 mastermind rogue. And so her whole thing is about... She's a rogue, but she operates people rather than like in the shadows. And for her feats, I went with linguist and skilled. And so she knows a lot of languages and she knows how to do a lot of different things. And so, Snoopy, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Momo's in anything but Momo, truly. Like, she cannot be contained. She cannot be defined by D&D terms. I'm gonna be real with you. So, yes, Momo knows a lot of languages and can do a lot of different skills because, you know, she visits a lot of clubs and so she's picked up a lot of different random things that she's able to do. Her background is hermit because she spends so much time in her house just playing video games, not paying attention to the outside world. Am I streaming at 5:30 like usual? Not tomorrow. I'm not actually streaming tomorrow at all, but for the rest of the week, I'm scheduled to do that until Saturday. But yeah, so there's Momo. She's rather simple. She's basically got all kinds of different things that she can do. She's very, like, wide array of languages and skills that allow her to fit any role and, like, do a lot for the party, but she kind of sucks at combat. Why no stream tomorrow? Oh, I can't stream every day. I've got so much going on. I'm not even going to get home tomorrow until like 9 p.m. because I have so much stuff going on. And that's with me leaving the house at 8. So I'm going to be gone for like more than 12 hours. What about yesterday? Oh, I don't stream on Sundays. That's just a personal thing of mine. With Hikari, we went with Variant Human, and for his class, I actually decided to go with Monk. I went specifically with 5 levels into Sun Soul Monk. Good luck, people. Thank you, thank you. Very Heavy Penguin, welcome on in, welcome back. What's your next stream about? I'll talk about that at the end of the stream. I'll look ahead at that. But yes, I went with Sun Soul Monk for Hikari, so that way he can chunk basketballs effectively, because Sun Soul Monk gets to like throw balls of light. I was like, what if they were basketballs instead? And so, with that, and then he's got the athlete feat. That sounds kind of funny. Which basically allows him to be like really athletic and jump really high and far and all that. He's also got the athlete background, and so he's just a really, really great athlete all around, and his stats are all about that. They're all about being just real physical, being able to move fast, hit hard. Oh, actually, the mobile feed. Hold on. Hold on. I might have just thought of something different for Hikari right now. I think he could really use the mobile feed. Yeah, we're gonna give him the mobile feed as well. So now you can like zoom around. And then Menon, she is a 5th level Order of Scribes wizard, also variant human. Her feat is Keen Mind, which lets her be really good at telling the time and doing student council things, really. Solar Grim, welcome on in, welcome, welcome. So, Menon's background is Cloistered Scholar, which basically means she's a nerd, you nerd. And then her stats, she's all in on intelligence. She's actually got the highest possible intelligence. And that's not just like, oh, at level 5, like, no. She's built in such a way that she has the highest possible intelligence. Okay, boom. Okay, you zoomer, you little... I don't know, you're not a Chaos Gremlin. What are you, even? Boring. No, you're just a nerd. And she's also got a bunch of spells, which we need to decide now. Oh, man, why are you making me do this? Why'd you have to be so smart that I have to say that you're a wizard? All right, let's start with your cantrips. What cantrips do you know? We're gonna just go through these really fast. Oh, the wizard spell list is so long. Very happy penguin, thank you. Oh, beautiful. Okay, okay, Manon would definitely know message, so that way she can talk from people from afar. You know, she can coordinate student council things. Mending? Oh, goodness. Oh, encode thoughts is a really good one. It allows you to like save knowledge. I think that would be something that'd be really helpful for her. So message, encode, or yeah, encode thoughts. I just hopped in. Are you playing D&D? So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually taking different Nexus members. Specifically, I'm taking Momoko, Hikari, and Menon. And I'm saying if I were to play them as D&D characters, how would I do it? Like, how would I build them so that way I could play them in D&D? It's just a fun little thought experiment for me. Like, this is something I'd be doing in my free time, anyways. You guys are just watching me do, basically keeping me company while I just ramble about my thoughts on this. Oh, thank you for the water. I actually finished my water. Now, I need to go get more water now. Yeah, I'll do that in just a moment. I'm gonna finish up picking some cantrips. Oh my, okay, fine. I'll go get water. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, God. Okay, fine. I'll be right here. I'll go get water right now. I'll be back. All right, here we go. We've got water. Look, I've got a water bottle specifically. Ready? You can hear me like crunching the water bottle. There you are. Yeah, I'll take like a sip for every person who did that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll take 4. 1. What brand? Great value. Hold on. A little bit on that in a moment, actually. 2, 3. Oh, this is too much water. These are not sips I'm taking. These are like big gulps. Did someone say more water? No. I'm already like almost halfway. Snoopy, thank you. Okay, 2 more now. I'm drinking so much water, it's getting hard to swallow. What the fuck? Okay, last little bit of water. I just had more than half of a water bottle. There we are. I hope you're happy. I'm staying high waterboarding stream. Oh, goodness. But yes, so about water bottle brands. First of all, I'm kind of a hypocrite because I hate the water bottle industry. It's awful. It's miserable. I hate it. I don't deny its convenience. And at the very least, I am buying it, you know, just great value brand water. What I will never buy is Pure Life. Do you know why? Because it's owned by Nestle. And Nestle is the pinnacle of what's wrong with the water bottle industry. What's wrong with a lot of things, mind you. Namely, capitalism. But yeah, if you wanna, they own Pure Life, they do, and they use to proudly advertise it until people started boycotting it. People like myself. And now they removed the fact that it's Nestle from their branding on the bottles, or it's probably like written really small, but yes. And they own a whole bunch of different regional water bottle brands as well. And so, like, I know from us over here in Texas, we have Ozarka. Kermit, welcome on in. Hey ho, Kermit the Frog here. So over here in Texas, they've got, you know, Ozarka brand water, and that's owned by Nestle. But then there's like a bunch of different kinds that are all over the place. Though that said, like, the water bottle industry is bad enough as is. Like, I really shouldn't buy water bottles, but it's fine. Anyways, back to suffering by choosing Manon's spell list. Is there anything that strikes me as like star themed? No, not really. Oh, yawn. No, I can't be tired. I have so much work to do today. They also own Arrowhead. Yeah, oh, I'm sure they own they own a lot of different brands. I'm actually gonna give Manon Light. I feel like she could do well to have like just the ability to light up a room. Also, I like the idea of her casting light. It looks like a little you know, people have like a light bulb moment and like it'll like appear above their head. I like the idea that it physically looks like a little light bulb above her head. For the last one, I think we're gonna go with Prestidigitation, which is a very fun spell name. And this one, it's basically just a minor magical, the flavor text of it is, this spell is a minor magical trick that novice spellcasters use for practice. And it basically allows you to do a bunch of really small miscellaneous things. And so it's just really good for most people to have. Bacon D'Angs, welcome on in, welcome. Right now, we are picking out the spell list for this D&D build. Yes, hello. So, this is actually going to be the last thing we do today. That said, we still have to pick out 14 spells. Oh, that's fine. I'm suffering. We have to pick out at least 8 first level spells. So let's start there. Okay, first level spells. Let's write this down. And they have to be things that are like in character for Manon Miropi, the student council president of Nexas class Nebulink. Okay, I'm immediately seeing alarm. Alarm could be fun. Let's see. Comprehend the languages feels right. I'm just picking anything and everything that seems remotely right. Detect magic, for sure. Ashamed, welcome on in, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Right now, we're just picking out some spells. We're on the boring part of character creation. Let's see. So, alarm, comprehend languages, detect magic. What are other things a student council president would have? Grease, no. Oh, identify, for sure, identify. Trey, welcome on in, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. We're doing something pretty simple right now, just picking out some spells. It's kind of, you know, the boring part, but, you know, still having a little bit of fun. I am just trying to figure out what some appropriate spells would be for our student council president. Unseen Servant is honestly a pretty good spell, because it would allow her to have, like, a little helper to, like, do her student council duties. It's the same reason why I thought about giving her Mage Hand, actually. Oh, whoops. Accidentally closed something. That's 5 spells now. Oh, goodness. Illusory script? Because it's about writing? We're getting a little... Yeah, we're having to really stretch now. I like the idea of magic missile for some reason. I feel like if like Manon had an attacking spell, it would be magic missile. Oh goodness. Yeah, we'll go with magic missile. Kai, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. So let's see, that's 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness, we have to pick another one. Things go boom. Oh yeah, I already know you're gonna have some. Yeah, no, we'll get you some attacking spells. But like, I'm just trying to think of like things of like how you could like fulfill your student council duties. Also, what do we want to call you? Person who's just joined. Maybe Dot. How does Dot sound? Welcome on in. Or maybe you did that because you're trying to lurk. If so, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to greet everyone. Yeah, I think for our last spell... I do like the idea of sleep, actually, because you can, like, put, like, the bad kids to sleep. Like, you can get, like, force Momo to sleep. Ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there we go. So, there's that. And now 4 second level spells. Oh, Arcane Lock. Immediately looking at that. So I can say detention? Exactly. So we're gonna give you Arcane Lock. Borrowed Knowledge for sure. Wait, why are there so many spells here that are good? Let's see. I like knock because it'll allow you to like unlock things. Like that's what knock does. It just unlocks stuff basically. Um, and like that way you can like, you know, if the I don't know, the bad kids at the school, the delinquents, they lock themselves somewhere. I don't know. I'm really stretching. I just feel like he'd have knock. Yes, the Nexus master classroom key, exactly. You get it, you get it. And then I could give you Skywrite, the most useless spell to exist. But like, so Skywrite allows you to like write stuff in the sky in big letters. And it's like, it can be useful sometimes. So I'm thinking we'll give you Skywrite. We could also give you Hold Person though. Hold Person would literally let you put someone in detention. Yeah, we'll do Hold Person. And now we've got 2 third level spells to pick out. Let's see. Just looking at these. The music's deciding to get really dramatic. I hope you guys can even hear the music. I never even asked if you guys could. I just kind of assumed. You can? Good. Okay. It was possible that you guys just hadn't been able to hear this entire time, and I would have felt very silly. It's nice. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I really like this little video I found like 5 minutes before stream. I think I know one of the spells I want to give you as a third level spell, Menon. But for the other one... I think Dispel Magic is pretty good. And then the other one, obvious, I'm gonna give you Fireball. You have all this just normal stuff. And actually, I'm gonna give you Firebolt as a cantrip real quick. I'm gonna get rid of one of these. Goodbye, Prestidigitation. So yeah, you're gonna have Fireball, just for no reason. Other than the fact that I think you'd want it. That way you can do your explosions. Zuri Vtubes, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so I think that's your spell list. So I think for your cantrips, which are basically your spells you can cast whenever, you've got Message, Encode Thoughts, Light, and Firebolt. For your first level spells, you've got Alarm, Comprehend Languages, Detect Magic, Identify, Unseen Servant, Illusory Script, Magic Missile, and Sleep. For second level spells, Arcane Lock, Borrowed Knowledge, Knock, and Hold Person. And third level spells, you've got Dispel Magic, and of course, Fireball. Oh, that reminds me. I once heard an idea, and I want to do this someday, of a D&D one-shot. It's got to be in person, though. And everybody plays wizards. And anytime somebody casts Fireball, they have to take a shot of Fireball. And that sounds like so much fun to me. Like, dude, you know? You know how much fun that would be? Oh my goodness. But yes, I think that's done for the day. I think we've figured out what all classes Momo, Kikari, and Manon would be. Clap, thank you, thank you. No, I really enjoy these streams. They're a lot of fun. Who do we even have left in Nebulink? Hold on. How many have we done so far? Let's see, we've done Taryn, Charlie, myself, Vera, Silas, Yaya, Yukiko, Mocha, Momoko, Hikari, Menon. What was that, 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that was 11 people. And so, well, we only got 5 left. So we'll be done in 2 more parts, actually. Wow, check that out. Yeah, so let's see. Who are we missing? Let's just jot down all their names real quick. We're missing Rosalie. We're missing Kaito. Who else? Mia, Percy, and Rav. Gotcha. It'll be interesting at the very end to see like which classes we have the most of, have the least of, and everything, you know? Like, do we have... I don't think we have a single barbarian, actually. Is that the only class we're not gonna have anything of? I think it is. Because, let's see... Oh, it depends on how I decide to build Percy. Because for Percy, I'm tempted to go with part Druid. Because there's Circle of Stars Druid. We'll just have to see. Because, like Great Old One's Warlock, which is all about making pact with, like, eldritch, like, cosmic entities also exists. But I might try to find a creative way to, like, combine the two, actually. That's what I was thinking. So do a Druid Warlock multi-class? That could be fun. We'll just have to see. Then what? Rosalie's gonna be a sorcerer. I've known this for a while, actually. Rosalie was like one of the first classes I decided. I just haven't actually written her down. She's gonna be specifically what? Divine Soul Sorcerer? Kaito? Ooh, I have no idea, actually. Yeah, Kaito and Rav are kind of mysteries to me. Well, we will just have to find out next time. But for now, let's consider this case closed. So we're gonna go ahead and end stream here. I know it's not quite 2 hours, but you know, I don't always have to reach the 2-hour mark. Thank you all so much for stopping by. You know, thank you, Elwin, for the restream as always. Hopefully you get the rest that you've been needing. I know you've been real busy lately. Yeah, no, thank you all so much for stopping by. It's a pleasure as always. And seeing this many new faces, maybe I'll have to schedule more streams around this time. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what is my stream tomorrow? Before I go. Or not tomorrow, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Wednesday is just gonna be really chill. I'm just gonna play Minecraft in the background while we chat, that's all. So I hope to see you then. Bye everyone.